Hi, I'm back. Time for another lesson. I know you're ready. Listen, so far I've told you that this is it and that you have to decide what it is you want to do with your life. There's something though that's really important. Something you have to do to make that life better. And here's what it is. Stay on the other side of this intro and I'll tell you. Hi, and welcome back to Living a Great Life with Timothy Adubato. Today what I want to talk to you about is the fact that yes, this is your life, and yes, you do have to figure out what you want to do to make it great. But in order for you to make it great, you have to commit to one simple thing. You have to make the changes that need to be made in order for you to achieve that great life. You may be thinking right now that you have decided you want to go on a trip somewhere. You may want to improve your relationships with your spouse, with your friends, with your significant other, whatever the case may be. You might want to do those things, but until you decide to make the choice to change, it's not going to happen. You can think it in your mind. You may say, I have to be a better person, I have to show more affection, I have to help out more. But until you decide to actually do it, nothing is going to happen. So what do you have to do? Good question. You have to look at what it is you want and what those changes are that have to be made, and then you have to commit to it. If you don't commit to it, it may last for a day or two or three, and then you don't do it anymore. Give you a perfect example. New Year's is coming up. What do we all make? New Year's resolutions. I want to go to the gym and get in shape. I want to go on a diet, lose some weight. How long does that usually last you? That lasts you about a month, if we're lucky. And then you go back to doing what you were doing because you didn't commit to what it was you really wanted. You have to change your mindset. The mindset has to be, I want to do this. There's a simple thing you have to ask yourself, and that is, why do I want to do it? The biggest question you ask yourself is why. You may know what you want to do, you may know where you want to do it, you may know who you want to do it with, when you want to do it, but if you don't have a strong why, it's not going to happen. You may start it, but you're not really committed to it because the reasons why you want to do it aren't all that important to you. Like for example, I want to go to the gym and get healthier. That's it? That's the reason you want to go? You want to get healthier? That isn't really going to motivate you when it's 15 degrees out and you need to get dressed up and go out in your cold car and drive to the gym and work out and then come back out in the cold. You get my drift? I don't mean snowdrift. You have to have some serious reasons why you want to do this that are going to motivate you to make the changes you need to make, such as getting your butt up and getting in that cold car and driving to the gym and putting in the work over and over, and not just having a reason like, it'd be nice to get in shape. Yes, it would be nice to get in shape, but when you're sitting there and you're thinking about how freezing cold it is outside, sitting home and just relaxing might seem like a good idea. It might be more important to you to be comfortable than to be in shape. You have to make a commitment. You have to develop a real why as to what you want to do, why you want to do it. Once you find your why, and it's a strong enough why, you will go out and you will accomplish what you want to do. In my life, I showed you last video how I want to go out and hit. My why for doing that is really important to me. I go out there because I love the game, because I love to be able to hit the ball, because I love to show myself that I can still do it. Even though I'm sitting in a wheelchair and I can't really grip the bat, I can still go out there and hit a pitch being thrown at me at 60 or 65 miles an hour. It's important for me to do it. The reasons why are very important to me. It's to show me that I have still got it, that I still can do what I used to do. Maybe not as well as I did it, but I can still do it. And it's important for me to show myself that I can. What do you want to do? And what's your why for doing it? Maybe you're working at a job and you're bringing home a nice paycheck, but it isn't really what you want to be doing. This is your life right now. You're living it. You should be doing what it is you want to do. Do you want to be sitting in an office, or do you want to open a restaurant? Do you want to open a bakery? Become an entrepreneur, make some products that you have in your mind, but you say, I just can't do that right now. It's taking a risk. If you don't take a risk, you're not going to gain anything. If you take a risk, can you lose? Sure you can. Nothing ventured, nothing gained, right? But if you don't take a risk, you're just going to be living a life that may be decent. It may put food on the table and may put a roof over your head. You may be comfortable, and that's not a bad thing. But do you want to be comfortable, or do you really want to be happy? I hope you can develop a strong why and then commit to making the change and associating the joy you will receive in making the change versus standing pat. This is what I try to do every day. I try and find something that I can do that is important to me that will make me feel better for that day. Right now, making this video is what I wanted to do. The why was to hopefully help somebody out there who's watching this realize they can do more with their life than they're doing, and they can live a great life. All I can do is try, and that's what I'm doing, because that's my why. If I help one person, I'll be satisfied. I'll be even more satisfied if I help 100. I'll be more satisfied if I help 1,000,000. But right now I'll settle for one, because that means I accomplished something. I accomplished what I was set out to do. What I need you to do now is continue to think about the things you want to do and then go out and do it. I know this is the holiday season, and a lot of people are bummed right now because they can't do what it is they truly want to do, which is be with family. You got to change your mindset on that. Your why has to be, because I'm keeping everybody safe and I'm keeping myself safe, and I know that next year I'm going to be out there doing it with them, and I'll be celebrating, and we'll all have a great time. Look at the positives. Your family is still around, you're still around. You can FaceTime with them or Zoom video, you can call all your loved ones. You can still share special times. I hope you all have a great New Year's, and I hope 2021 is the best year you've ever had. So keep the faith, keep smiling, live a great life. God bless. If you enjoyed this video, and I sure hope you did, please click on the subscribe button, and then right next to it you'll see a little bell icon where you'll be notified every time I post a new video, or if I decide to go live. And then go up and click on the share button so that you can share this video out to other friends and family on social media. Maybe you could send it to a family member who's having a tough time by a text message or an email. Let's spread the word. Let me try and help one person, and then another person, and then another, until I get to about 1 million or 2 million. Then I'll really be ecstatic, because I know I made a difference with my life.